Guys, Adrian Bosman here, head judge of the CrossFit Games. We're talking about a new movement in the open this year, the strict handstand push-up. So there's a few things that you're going to want to make sure that you're really dialed in on. First thing is the lockout. Let's take a look. There's three main points here. Number one, the arms need to be straight. Number two, the shoulders need to be open, which means the arms are in line with the body. And number three, the hips need to be open, which also means that they're in line with the body. That's the lockout that needs to be present on every single rep. So make sure you're really comfortable with that before the workout starts. Now that we understand the lockout, let's take a look at some of the common problems that you'll see with that lockout. And we'll go down those same 3 points of performance and make sure that we know how to identify a no rep for each one of them. So let's start with the arms not extending. This one's pretty obvious. When he gets to the top, I can still see the bend in the elbow. That's going to be a no rep. Okay? The next one, this is a little less obvious. His arms are going to be straight, but if we take a look at the angle of the shoulder, he never gets the shoulders open. That's not quite what we need. You can see the angle of the torso when the arm is different. Shoulders are not open. That's a no rep. Come on down the rest. The last thing, this is going to be tricky for some athletes, but we need to see the hips also in line with the body. So when we get to the top, if the hips are moving towards the wall and there's a break in the athlete's body, they are not at lockout. This is a no rep. Additionally, if any part of his body touches the wall at any point during the movement, other than the heels, that's a no rep as well. Okay, so make sure those 3 things are at the forefront of your brain when you start cranking out these reps. And last thing, let's take a look at a few no reps from the bottom position. Remember, this is a strict handstand push-up this year. So any assistance from the hips or the legs on the press out of the bottom will be a no rep. Sometimes you'll see the athletes start to climb up the wall with the feet or assist with the legs. That's a no rep. Second thing we're going to see at the bottom, especially when you start to fatigue, is some hip action that moves horizontally to try to get a bit of a pseudo kip. That's a no rep. Anything that's helping with the movement other than a press out of the bottom is a no rep. So keep your athletes honest. We want to see some good performances out there. Most of all, have fun with it this week, guys, and we'll see you on the leaderboard.